Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we got parts in. Well, they came in a couple days ago, but today we got parts in. So, like I was saying with the struts, here, let me grab you here for a second. With the struts here. Alright, so we got the new ones. I got the new ones in. These are actual regular CTS struts there, and these are CTS-Vs. So what I want to do, let me see if I can bring you out here. What I want to do is, it's real dark right now. It's raining, and you know, Texas weather, it's boy. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to take these springs off, put them on here, and use the CTS-V top mount. Yeah, the top part. I want to put those onto these springs on this. So I basically got to take all of this and make a good set, because all of these are damaged at the bottom. They all pretty much no good. I think I'm pretty sure I showed you guys already how the rubbers are. This one is, oh wow, that one's no good. That one's coming completely out there. Let's see. So let's push it out. Nope, not one hand. But yeah, that's bad. It's supposed to look like that. Nice and solid. Little movement, but not much. So we're gonna get those together, and also I have all the power steering cooler done, and I want to put that on. I'll probably do that first because I'm really curious. I'm happy because it was grimy. I want to put this together and put it back on the rack, get all that set up so I can have it on there, because I really want to see how that's going to look. We're going to get the struts, the cooler, everything on it, and maybe test fit, because I still got to paint the engine bay. Now I have all the material and paint and everything for that. Let me focus here for you. To get this done, and I'm gonna go ahead. I made the decision. Guys. The decision is I'm gonna paint the engine bay the green. I'm not gonna black it out. I'm just gonna paint it the same color as the car. So one of the issues, black, I had one of my subscribers say, you know, black, man, it's gonna get dirty. Yeah, it is. And it looks like a painted black, kind of half-assed as much work that I've done to this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint it the whole engine bay the same color as the car. I got all the materials and everything to paint it. I just have to sand it down, tape everything off, and paint it. Now I was gonna pull, if it was a nice day, I was gonna pull all the cars out, and that was the first thing I was gonna do. But since it's raining outside and it's kind of cold, it's not good weather to be painting. I mean, the car's okay. I mean, I could pull them out in the rain, but I don't want to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this together, get this started, and you know, keep you guys up to date. And I still got some welding to do and some stuff to fix, but I really want to get the suspension and everything done first. So let's go ahead and get started. So I couldn't, to save my life, remember how I put those springs on those struts. Couldn't remember, and then all of a sudden it hit me just like that. So what I did was I removed the, while everything was still on the car. Let me rephrase that. No, I had took it all off and realized I took it all apart, just like you see me take the springs apart, and then I was like, oh wait a minute, I don't have a spring compressor or any tools to compress that spring. So what I did, I took the top hat, put it back on the car, and this was when the K-member and everything was already still in there, and I put the strut in the top hat, put the screws at the bottom of the strut, and then I jacked up the whole lower control arm, and that brought the shock up through the top hat, and then I was able to put the screw on it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what I did. Because I don't remember having a spring compressor the last time I did it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna put it all, basically put it all together, and I'm gonna take it all apart. I want to put it up at least where I could get the struts back together 100%, and then I'm gonna take it all back down, and so I could get the engine bay painted, because I really don't need to have it, because I don't want to have to tape all that stuff off. It's best like this if it's already out, so I won't have any overspray or anything like that, and have a clean engine bay. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna cut this other top of this CTS-V spring off and get it all apart, so I can get the top hat and put it back on the car. Now the other one I already put up there, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I did in just a second. Alright, so I got everything set up so I could just throw it in somewhat. I do have to remove, I want to remove the sway bar because I needed to drop down as much as possible, and I do apologize for the lighting. It's terrible. One day I'm gonna upgrade it. But for right now I have to take this off. So let's go ahead and remove that. Of course it's gonna spin. Alrighty, that's off there. And I need to remove this here. the other side doesn't have to be tightened down because it still had to take it loose because of the brake line. I'm not using these brake lines. I have braided, so they're just trash. So the second thing is now we got to get the jack underneath and jack it up, jack the strut up so we could run the strut bar, or the, I don't know what it's called, but where the threads onto the nut at the top. You should be able to poke through the hole, put the nut on it, and that's it. So the next thing is that I need to put the jack underneath the lower control arm here so we can jack it all the way up. And then, yeah, it is going to take the car off the jack stands, but it's unorthodox, but it works for me. I don't have all the fancy tools, but it'll get the job done. And then we're going to shove it up there and then put the bolt on top. Now you should be able to see down in there. Sound right, boys. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that does it for today. Got the K-member all done. I'm happy I got that done. I got the new struts and springs and everything on, so I'm happy for that. I wish I could have got the engine bay done, as in painted, but yeah, I have a regular job, so I don't normally get here until about 4 o'clock, and my little storage place closes at 10. So but I'm gonna wait till the weekend and get that engine bay painted. So it takes time, you know, for priming and scuffing, sanding, cleaning, and paint. But paint takes a few minutes. Prepping takes about 3 years. Painting takes about 3 minutes. So it's always like that, but I am ecstatic how this turned out. Super clean. Let me get you down here. Came out really clean. And one of the things I use purple power to clean it, and I also had some aluminum cleaner that I got from a boat shop for cleaning pontoons. So I had a pontoon way back in the day, and I still had the cleaner. So I was like, oh, it should work, and I spray it on there and let it sit for a little bit and wash it off, and that's how it comes out. So if you want to clean some aluminum and you don't have all those crazy special tools and stuff, go to the boat place, get some aluminum cleaner, spray it on there, let it sit. I forgot what it's called. I know it's like in a little blue container, but I forgot the exact name. But it works great. Other than that, probably this weekend I will get on there and paint the engine bay, and then I'll be totally done somewhat. I still have that I don't know what it's called. This thing here to replace. I have the new one over there. I just have to replace it. I don't know how I'm gonna replace that. I honestly don't. I know I have to weld it in some kind of way, because it's welded in the inside. It's I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, but it's welded in the inside. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I guess I could try to grind it out, but being that small, I don't know. I will probably figure it out when time comes, like normal, and get that fixed and straightened up, and that's about it. So, but yeah, I will do that first before I paint. Of course I have to do it first because I got to paint everything, and then once that's done, then I will make a bash bar, so it can hold the intercooler and some of the other stuff, like the I want to put a smaller and thicker weight radiator, so I won't have to put the OEM one back, because I know I'm not gonna have room. Maybe. No, I won't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna have no room. It's so tight in there, it's ridiculous. So yeah. Until then, guys, please comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, wherever the case may be. If you got any questions, please ask me. I always answer back. If I don't answer back immediately, most likely be later on that day or the next day. But until then, thank you guys so much, and take care.